Hello there guys, it's Blue County here, back again another video, and today we are going to do If Deku Was Reborn, part 15. Hope you enjoy it. In last part I did cover the beginning of the sport festival until the semi-finals, and they are between Deku and Todoroki and Bakugo versus Kaminari. And the ranking was Deku first, then Bakugo, then Kaminari, and Todoroki in 4th place. So let's continue after that. It's time the match between Deku and Todoroki. Deku was walking in the hallway, then he met Endeavour and he tell him to make his son use his flames. Then Deku tell him, why should I listen to you? Then Endeavour tell him it's the only way for him to beat All Might. Deku start getting pissed off, then he tell Endeavour to keep Todoroki away from his grudge with All Might. And you should settle it yourself, not relying on your son. He's not a weapon. Endeavour tell Deku do not get in his business and just do what he say. Deku is visibly pissed off, and he tell Endeavour, you know, from what I see it like you realize that you are far weaker than All Might, and you just push the weight of that against your son. With a smirk on Deku's face. Endeavour don't take that kindly and start yelling to Deku to shut up. Then Deku tell him, I will shut up, but keep in mind, if Todoroki becomes stronger than All Might, you always stay weaker than him. And inside him, I mean All Might. Then Deku turn around and start walking the other way. Endeavour got pissed off from Deku, and then he tried to attack him. Then the moment he tried to grab him, Deku just vanished. Then Endeavour tell, what the? He was just here. Where did he go? Then he heard Plasma said, and this is Izuku Midoriya, everyone. Then Endeavour said, he's already at the stadium? He just was here. How much faster is this kid? Then Todoroki walked to the arena, and the moment Plasma said go, he fired a barrage of ice at Deku. Deku just used a bit of electricity to just break it. Then Deku told Todoroki to use his flames. Todoroki tell him, so my old man tell you to make me use my flames. Deku tell him, no. You want to be a hero, right? That's why you got in your way. And hero don't hold back during a fight, they use that all. So use your flame against me, if you want to stand a chance. Todoroki stays silent, but he keeps shooting Deku with ice. Then Deku start breaking them with his electricity again. After a few minutes, Todoroki right side start getting frozen. Then Deku tell him, so you are going to use your flames or not? Todoroki tell him, I will never use my flames. I will never accept his power. After all he did to me, I will never. Then he tell Deku all his backstory. Then after Deku hearing that, he's a bit in shock, and he tell him, I know he is an awful person, but that much? He take it to a new level. I can't imagine how much you are suffering. Then Todoroki tell him, yeah, you will never imagine, and you never know. Deku tell him, yes, you're right, I will never know, because I never knew my father. Then Todoroki just froze in his place, no pun intended. Then Deku tell him, surprise, you shouldn't be. I'm pretty sure he realized that he will get a quirkless son, so he left, from embarrassment. Todoroki tell him, quirkless? But you have power. Deku tell him, yes, now I have power, but remember, I'm a late bloomer. I only unlocked my power a year ago, and doing this 10 years I've been quirkless, I will live in life in hell. People treat me like a street animal, don't have anyone to go. Even making a friend was impossible. Then one day my power show up. I realized something. I don't care what people think of me. I only care of one thing, get stronger and protect the people I love. So you can call me a monster, a quirkless, a loser, any names you want, but I will still get stronger. I showed them they were wrong about me. So that's why, forget about the people, forget about your useless father. Only focus about you. What do you want to do? Todoroki start telling him, I want to. Then Deku yelled at him, telling him, what do you want? Then Todoroki got a flashback about his mom, then he exploded with his flame and tell him, I want to be a hero. Then Deku smirked at him, telling him, good, so show me what you got. Todoroki shot his biggest ice barrage at Deku. Deku just dodged it. Then Todoroki let off all his flame at once. They make the ice melt and making the explosion that happened in the enemy, but a little bit weaker because Deku didn't use his punch or power. And the area was covered in mist. Deku approached Todoroki because he almost can sense when he is. Then he tell him, you have a lot of potential and power. Don't waste it. Don't listen to useless father and keep training. And you will surpass him and you show him that the way he was treating you was wrong. Then he punched Todoroki to his stomach, and before he was knocked out, he told him, remember what you learned right now and keep it in mind. Then Todoroki passed out. Then the mist cleared and Midnight see that Todoroki is on the ground. Then she tells that Deku win the round. Then Deku kneeled toward Todoroki and he zapped him a little bit with his lightning. Todoroki wake up and he apologized for not taking the fight seriously. Deku tell him do not worry, he eventually used his power, so it's okay. Then Todoroki looked at the stand and he see his father and he was disappointed of the result. Then Deku looked at Endeavour and gave him that look that make him take a step back. Then he tell Todoroki he's irrelevant, so don't worry about him. Keep training, and like I said, he will surpass him one day. Todoroki smiled at Deku and tell him thank you. And now with Kaminari and Bakugo. Kaminari tell him figures. Kirishima tell him what's up, what do you mean? Kaminari tell him Deku was not fighting Todoroki, he was training him, or basically he was saving him from himself. He was making him throw his own shackle and use his full power. Then Bakugo smirk and tell him, this is the Deku we know, this is Midoriya that we know, always saving people even if they don't realize they need saving. Then he tell him, so it should be our turn, let's go. Then two of them walk to the arena. After a couple of minutes, Todoroki and Deku arrive, then they take their seat. And Kirishima tell them, this was a good fight, you two. Deku tell him, thank you. But the real fight is just going to begin. I really want to see how far these two got. So when Berserk Might introduced Bakugo and Kaminari, the both of them looked at Deku. Deku realized that he needed to talk to them telepathically. He told them what's up. Kaminari tells him, can you use your King Castle around the area? You don't want to hurt the audience during our fight. Deku tell him, sure, it won't be no problem. Then Deku power up two balls of electricity in his hand and shoot it toward the Midnight and Cemento, and create a dome of electricity around them. Then he put his hand on the fence and create like a wall of lighting around the area. Bazuma tell him, what are you doing, kid? Deku tell him it's just for protecting the audience from these two. Trust me, they will need it. Bazuma tell him, if you say so, kid. Sorry about this, everyone. Please don't touch the electric wire. It is for your protection. Then Bakugo tell him, good thinking. Right now, we can use our full power. Kaminari tell him, yeah, our full power. Then he get in his fighting position, tell him, are you ready? Bakugo tell him, always. And when President Matt said go, both of them power up and charge at each other. And the sheer power they're letting off, they more than impressed the other teachers and most of the audience. Bakugo is using explosion, Kaminari is fighting back using electric shock. And during their fight, the arena is almost gone. Then President Matt tell him, thinking about destructive power, the arena is almost completely destroyed. Thank God that kid make a wall of lighting around us. I'm pretty sure the whole area will be destroyed. Then Aizawa tell him, I think you're right. And now let's go to Deku. Deku is smiling to see how far Kaminari and Bakugo go. Whoa, that was a mouthful. Then two of them charge at each other one last time, and the force of the impact was more than enough to throw both of them out the ring. Midnight tell him both of them out the ring, it's a tie. Then she tells Cemento to start repairing the arena. And she started talking to other teachers, what should they do? They can't really do this semi-final, but I'm pretty sure they're going to destroy it again. Then Deku tell them, what should we not do it, the three-way fight? I'm pretty sure the audience will love it. And the audience start cheering for three-way fight. Midnight tell them, I think it's settled, it's three-way fight between Izuku Midoriya and Bakugo and Kaminari. Deku jumped to the arena. Then he tell Bakugo and Kaminari, so you two did a good job here. Are you sure you don't need the rest to fight me? Bakugo tell him, no, we're just getting started. Then Deku smirk and tell him, so you are holding back, huh? Bakugo tell him, so you did notice? Deku tell him, yes, I did. And Midnight was baffled because she just heard them talking about they are holding back and they almost completely destroyed the arena. And she can't imagine how much stronger they are. Then Deku tell Midnight to go back inside the dome for her protection. She do just that. Then Bakugo looked at Kaminari and told him, so we are teaming up? Kaminari told him, I think. Then three of them get in their fighting position, then President Mike said go, and the finale began. At first Kaminari is using his normal Zeus clock, and Bakugo using only 50% of One for All, to try to see how far the gap is between them and Deku. And they can't even put a finger on him. Deku is basically just dodging. And President Mike told him, I think it's not a 3v fight, it's basically a 2v1. And that Midoriya kid is only dodging, why did he not attacking? Then Aizawa told him, I'm pretty sure he just testing their power. Then after a couple seconds, both of them start attacking Deku, and Deku told him, so that's it? Then both of them said, I guess no holding back. Then the both start powering up. Kaminari power up to his Zeus Clock evolution, and Bakugo used 70% of One for All. It is his max. At now, Bakugo can only use 70% without breaking his body. Let me explain why he can use 70%. During their fight or training with Drake, both of them push back their limits, and because of Deku healing water, they can push themselves until the brink of death, then they can recover. And it's almost like a Zenkai. Each time they push themselves until the brink of death, they get stronger from it. And with the endless amount of healing water, they can just continue fighting all day long. Now it's a bit like power scaling. If we talk about destructive power, Bakugo is ahead of the Kaminari. But if we talk about speed, Kaminari is far class Bakugo, because agility boost that he gets from Zeus Clock evolution. If I give Kaminari a percentage of how much powerful he is, I will give it like 60% of One for All, just below Bakugo. So let's continue. Then Deku was impressed by Kaminari's new form, and he told him, what's up with that? Kaminari told him, it's a new form, I just unlocked it doing my training with Drake. I call it Zeus Clock evolution. It consumes less stamina and it's more powerful than his normal Zeus Clock, but it takes a second to charge and power up to it. But I need more time to perfect it. Then two of them charge at Deku, and they're putting a lot better fight than Deku anticipated of them. The speed boost Kaminari got from his Zeus Clock evolution was impressive, combined with the sheer powerful attack from Bakugo, and they got a deadly team. Then Kaminari realized that they can't pierce to Deku defenses, so he used one of the techniques that Drake taught him. He used a bright flash of light toward Deku's eyes that brightened him temporarily. Bakugo took the opportunity and charged a powerful blast toward Deku, and it made him shoot him upward. Then both of them jump toward Deku, and they yell, Dragon Impact! And it's basically Bakugo using One for All with his Howitzer Impact, and Kaminari used his Dragon Fist. And the loud explosion was here that even make the ground shake a bit, and make Deku fly upward even more. Then after Deku started descend, President Mike told him, are you sure that kid is okay? He's not moving. Then one of the cameras zoomed in on Deku's face, and Deku was smiling and he is happy. Then he created wings of lightning to cover the fact he is using zero gravity. Now is in Deku's head. Those two are more powerful than I thought, and this combined attack was impressive. I can still feel the shock. If a normal person was hit by that, he will be dead. Then Bakugo yelled at Deku, stop holding back. We are fighting you at our best, so do the same and start holding back on us. Deku, on the heat of the moment, tell him, remember you asked for it. Then Deku started powering up. Everybody can feel the tension in the air. Deku's muscles swell and his hair spike up, and he exploded with a monstrous amount of lightning. Then Deku revealed them his full powered Zeus Clock. Then Deku grabbed what was left from his shirt after the Bakugo and Kaminari attack, and he ripped it off. Then he told them, this is what you want, so come and get me right now. Bakugo started getting nervous and telling to himself, it's been a while, but I can still feel it. The fear that I'm feeling right now. The moment I see in his eyes, I can see meaning of power. But I have to beat him. I can beat him. I have to beat him. And Kaminari was in shock from Deku's true power. He never see him using this much power. Then he told to himself, this is Deku's full power. My body is shaking non-stop from it. Nonetheless, I have to beat him. Then both of them give Deku a determined look, and they power the most powerful punches they have. And because Bakugo is a little bit emotional, he used more than 100% of one for all. Then both of them jumped toward Deku, and the moment they jumped, Kaminari jumped from his Zeus evolution and all his power go to his right hand. And Bakugo used let's say 1,000,000% of one for all in his left hand. Then the both of them yell, try this, Dragon Smash. And Deku just replied with throwing just a punch. And the force of the impact was more than enough to make the whole area tremble, and some cracks start forming inside the arena. Then Plasma tell him, "Whoa, what is that, an earthquake?" Aizawa tell him, "No, the force of their attack impact just create like a shockwave that resemble an earthquake." Then Plasma tell him, "Are you sure these kids are normal people? I'm pretty sure they're monsters." And the whole area was covered in bright light that make everyone blind for a second. Then after everybody can see again, they see Deku is still flying on the air, and the whole area except for where Midnight and Cemento is completely flat, and 2 holes are on the ground. Deku tells himself, "Ouch, I think I did go overboard." Then he fly down. Then he yelled, both of you are still alive?" Both of them crawled out their holes and tell Deku, "Yeah, somehow." Then Deku grabbed them and picked them out the hole, and he told him, "Sorry about that, I think I did go overboard." Bakugo tell him, "Nah, use your full power like we said. Thank you for that." Deku smiled, then he looked at Midnight and tell her, "I think I won." Midnight tell him, "Yeah, sorry about that. Our winner is Izuku Midoriya." Then the whole stadium start cheering for Deku and for Bakugo and Kaminari for display of power. And Deku start looking toward the stand, then he see where his classmate is. Then he spot Momo, and he realizes he is in his Zeus, most powerful Zeus cloak form. And he is wearing that necklace that resembles a dragon. And Momo can see it. And the moment they crossed eyes, Momo just looked away. Deku start feeling a little bit sad. Kaminari tell him, "What's up? You just won." Deku tell him, "Yeah, do you think I just won? I'm not sure about that." Then after a couple of seconds of Cemento building up this podium or whatever the name, sorry guys, completely forgot my English today. All Might show up and start giving the medals. He gives Todoroki their 3rd place, and he tell him, "Good job there for using your flames. Keep churning using them and you will be powerful." Then Todoroki tell him, "I only use my flames because of Midoriya. I can see now why you treat him as like a friend. He sees the best in people. Plus, I still have a lot in my mind before I start using my flames. I have to face my past first." Then All Might tell him, "Take it at your own pace. And good luck." Then All Might walked to Bakugo and Kaminari and give them the 2nd place medal. Then he told them, "Both of you are more powerful than I thought. Both of you will become a great asset to our society." Then All Might looked at Bakugo and told him, "Good job for mastering your power." Then Bakugo whispered to All Might and him, "Don't worry, he already know about one for all." Then he looked at Kaminari and told him, "So can I trust you?" Kaminari told him, "All my life, sir." All Might told him, "Thank you." Then All Might walked up to Deku and told him, "I don't really know what to say to you. You are a good person and you're aiming for more powerful. And you want to save people, no matter what. For me, you're already a hero, so I'm just going to say good luck." Deku tell him thank you, then he shake All Might hand. Kaminari tell Bakugo and Deku, "We should celebrate for our victory." Deku tell him, "Nah, I have a lot of my mind, see you later." And now let's say time skip to Deku's room. Deku is nervous because he don't know what Momo is thinking of him right now. She know him, or basically she know who White is. And her reaction was a little bit odd. Deku is thinking that she don't like him. Jarvis starts to comfort Deku and tell him, "Just go see her and we'll see what happened." Deku is a little bit nervous and don't know what to do. He take like a few minutes to decide, then he goes see Momo. And when he arrived at Momo's place, he tried to play it oblivious. And again, then he see Momo and tell him, "Good evening, princess. How are you doing?" Momo tell him, "Good evening, White, or should I call you Izuku Midoriya?" Deku tell her, "Figures, you know." Then he powered down and he revealed his face. And Momo start looking away. Then Deku tell her, "Are you disappointed it was me?" Then Momo tell him, why should I be disappointment? It's just turned out the boy I have a crush on turned out to be the sweet, kind person that always aim for helping people. And the moment Deku heard that, he just froze in his place. Then he tell Momo, so why don't you look at me? Momo tell him, I don't know how to act around you. I always want to see who you really are. And when I know who you are right now, I don't know how to act. Deku walks up to Momo and gives her a kiss on the lips and tell her, just act like you always act around me. Because I fall in love with you the way you are. And he hugged Momo. Momo's face turned a little bit red, then she hugged Deku's back and tell him, I'm glad you feel the same way as me. Then Deku tell Momo, so what should we do now? Momo tell him, what do you mean? Deku tell us, so do you want me to brag about that I have the best girlfriend ever? Momo tell him, girlfriend, are we official? Deku tell her, yeah, but if you don't want, then he was cut off by Momo telling him, yes, I do. Then she tightly hugged Deku. Deku started laughing and told her, easy there, princess, I'm not going anywhere. Momo loosened up a bit, then she told Deku sorry about that. Deku tell her, no problem. Then he asked her, so tomorrow are you free? Momo tell him, yes, Aizawa did give us 2 days to recover after the sport festival. Deku tell her, yeah, I completely forgot about that. So I'm just going to say it out loud. Momo, do you want to go on a date with me tomorrow? Momo's face turned red, then she told him, yes, I want. I want to go on a date with you. Deku smiled, then he told her, it's a little bit late. I should go. But see you tomorrow, princess? Momo told him, yeah, see you tomorrow. Then Deku jumped away, and now in Deku's head, Jarvis said, finally you got it. Good for you, partner. Deku smiled at him, yeah, thank you. I'm glad that she feels the same way about the real me. And now let's say time skip to the next day. Deku in his civilian uniform walked to Momo's house. After a couple seconds, Momo showed up in her civilian outfit. Then Momo told him, so where should we go? Deku told her, wherever you want. Momo giggled a little bit and she told them, I think boys should plan dates. Deku smiled at him, yeah, do they? I really don't know, it's my first date. Momo held Deku's hand and she told him, it's my first date too. Looks like we have to learn how to make a date together. Deku smiled and said, yeah, we will. Then Deku opened up a portal and they go have their date. And now let's say time skip after the date. Deku dropped off Momo to her house. Then he got a call from All Might. All Might tell him we should meet tonight. Deku tell Momo we have to go, All Might just call me, and I think it's a little bit urgent from his voice. Momo give Deku a kiss and tell him just be careful. Deku tell her, don't worry, I'll always be. Then he vanished. After Deku changed his clothes, he goes see All Might and he was happy because he just got his girl of his dreams. All Might sees Deku's happy and he tell him what's up. Something good must happen. Deku tell him, yeah, I think I just got a girlfriend. All Might tell him, oh, so who is she? Deku tell him, it's Momo Yaoyorozu. All Might tell him, oh, this girl is quite catch. Good job there, partner. All Might, Deku tell him, yeah, thank you, All Might. Then he tell him, why did you call me? It seemed like it was urgent. All Might tell him, yeah, it is. Then he hand over Deku a file. Deku tell him, what is it? All Might tell him, just open up and read it. And then Deku starts reading, then his eyes just open wide up and he tell him, so you did find him? All Might tell him, no, we just know his general location, he's in Hosu City. Then Deku started reading his victim list, or from what they know. Then he read the name of Ida's brother. Then he told himself, poor Ida, I have to go see him before he does something reckless. Then All Might tell him, your friend, that Stain guy, each time he attack pros, he don't kill him, just hurt him badly, but they will recover, but they will take some time. I think after he fight with you, his ideology change, but nonetheless, we have to capture him. Deku tell him, yeah, we will, All Might, we will. Then All Might tell him, but for now, we just have to focus on your internship. The result will be out tomorrow, so you should go rest. Then Deku hand over the file to All Might, tell him, yeah, see you tomorrow, All Might. Then Deku go see Momo, and Deku don't tell her about Stain because he don't want her to alarm her and make her worry. He take He spent a little bit of time with Momo. Then he tell her, I think I should go, princess, it's a little bit late and tomorrow we have school. Momo grabbed Deku's hand and tell him, why did you spend the night with me? And her face turned red. Deku tell her, are you sure? Momo nodded her head and Deku have his night with Momo. I think you have a little bit of imagination just what happened. So let's say time skip to early morning. Deku decide to go home, then he accidentally woke up Momo. Then he tell her, sorry about that, princess, I don't mean to wake you up. Momo tell him, leaving already? Deku tell her, yeah, I have to go home to pick up my stuff, so see you at class? Momo tell him, yeah, see you at class. Then Deku gave another kiss to Momo, then he disappeared. And guys, this is the end of this part. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please drop a like and tell me what you think of this part in the comment section, and if you're new around here, consider dropping a subscribe, and peace.